everyone, how you guys doing out there today? Welcome to another episode of Halloween at the Manor. Well, I think Vanessa thinks I'm crazy, and she's probably partly right. I made the mistake of starting to watch some home haunt YouTube videos, and that was just a huge mistake. Now I feel like what we did outside sucks, and that's just how I am. I'm always my biggest critic, and I always feel like nothing's ever good enough for what I do as far as our Halloween stuff. So I came up with the idea of I wanted to make a mausoleum, and I talked about doing it last year and just didn't have the time. So my initial thought was I was going to use a canopy, a pop-up canopy. You can get them on Walmart. I think they're like a 4x6 pop-up canopy, and then put some boards around it and basically use that as the frame. But then I started thinking about it, and I just didn't know if I wanted another 4x6 big piece out there in the graveyard. So what I decided to do is I'm going to attempt to build a mausoleum facade. So I'm thinking it might be like 2 feet thick. And so you'll have the front of it will be look like a mausoleum, and then it'll just maybe jut out from the back of our fence. I'm going to butt it right up against our privacy fence, and maybe stick out maybe like 2 feet. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm going to start it here. I actually drew up some plans and some of my ideas, and I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to kind of see where we get to, and kind of go from there. So let's get started. So last night I got the, I'll call them the fake columns put together. And basically all they are is just, they're just 2x2 inches of wood. And then the top part is 2x4s. And this box is 12x12. And these are 2x4s as well. And this is 12x24. I cut my plywood. I'm going to have, this is going to be half of the front facade, the front wall. So this piece right here is 4 foot by 3 foot, and this piece here is 2 foot by 3 foot. So this whole thing from top to bottom is 6 feet and 3 feet wide, and we're going to have the exact same thing on the other one. So it'll be 6 feet high by 6 feet wide. So I got kind of the front of my mausoleum kind of set up. So this is what it's going to look like. It is 6 feet wide, 6 feet tall. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to, starting from here, I'm going to go 16 inches this way, 16 inches this way, and I'm going to cut a hole, a doorway in the middle here. And my plan is to leave maybe like 6 to 8 inches at the top. So I'm going to cut a doorway. And then what I'm going to do is on the doorway, around the edge of the doorway, I think I'm going to put plywood and try to make it look like bricks. That's kind of what I'm thinking of doing. I got one side of the doorway done on the front. This is the front panel. Guys, I'll just show you what the back of this mausoleum facade looks like. All I did was use 2x2 inch wood and just kind of built a frame around the two pieces here. That's pretty much it. Nothing spectacular. I got the top of the mausoleum done. I put 2x2 trim around it, and I did use a 2x4 here, because what I'm going to do is when I stick it on top of the pieces over there, I'm just going to drill this into the top of the pieces that you just saw. So okay, so I got these side walls built for my mausoleum facade. They are 2 feet wide, 6 feet tall, and this is what they look like on the inside here. So what I'm going to do is when I set this up, I'll just put some screws in here to screw these two together and the whole way down. And I'll do the same thing on the other one as well. I believe it's day 2 of the mausoleum facade build. And I actually put this thing together today just to kind of see where I'm at. So this is what it looks like for now. I'm not done. There's a lot of other things I want to do. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do with these yet. I do want to put either some lanterns on here for light. I'm not sure what I want to do with these yet. We were toying around with the notion of, I thought about maybe putting some trim or we also saw maybe potentially doing something to make it look like stone. But this is, we're still not sure what to do with this. We're thinking about doing something here and there on the other side, on each side of the skull. But this is what it looks like for now. I got the roof on the back part here, and again, it's just going to be one of those things where I just screw in a couple bolts here and kind of keep it in line. I just did it. I didn't do it to the max like I would when I put it outside in our graveyard. Really just want to see what it is going to be together. I did put these 2x4s in here, and what I'm going to do is we have the privacy fence, and I'm going to run some boards over the privacy fence and down almost like a locking mechanism so that this thing won't tip forward, and it'll be held against by our privacy fence. So that's what I'm going to do, kind of like almost like a little like L handle down over the fence and keep it real tight so it doesn't move. I went out and purchased these hooks, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick these lanterns on them. They're LED lanterns, so we'll do that. I went ahead and I put a trim around there, because what I'm going to try to do is I'm actually going to try to make this down here look like stone, and I'll get in a little bit more of that later. I also put, I'm not sure what this is called, but I put one of these in on the side. I liked the way that looked, and I did the exact same thing on this side as well. Put this in and put this trim around it and the hook. So it's day 3 of the Mausoleum Facade build, and last night before I went in for the night, I was able to get the stone cutouts for the front here. I still have to do the sides and then around the side here. And if anyone's curious about what I'm doing, all I'm doing is I'm taking this really thin plywood here, and I'm just cutting out stone shapes with a miter saw. And what I'm doing is I'm using this, it's called Simple Mat. You use it to do backsplashes and stuff for your kitchen or bathrooms. And I've had this laying around for like 4 years because I did a backsplash project in our house. And what it is it's just these sheets, and on one side is adhesive and on the other side is adhesive. So basically you just cut out the shape that you want with scissors, tape it on, paste it on here, stick it on, and then just stick it onto the wall over there on the mausoleum, and that's all I'm doing. I finished up the stone here on the sides, and looks pretty good, I think. I finished kind of wood filling everything, and I even went ahead and cut out in this, they call this Edwardian script, the initials PM, and that actually stands for what we call our house, which is Petroli Manor. And I was always a big fan of Batman growing up, and I always liked how they had Wayne Manor, so when we moved into our forever home, we nicknamed it Petroli Manor, so I put that up there as well. I went through and wood filled all of the stuff that needed wood filling, and the next step is we're going to start painting this sucker, so that will be next. So I actually finished up the painting on the Mausoleum Facade. I don't think it turned out too bad. I was kind of going for keeping like this column here white, and then like the rest of the thing like the gray. I also put some, I mixed some Grinch green, forest green, and brown to make like a moss. So to kind of make it look aged. And I just did not a lot of it, just a little bit of it, just to make the thing look a little bit dingy and older. My wife and I were talking about potentially maybe getting a wall, I guess, sconce or wall candle holder, and maybe having that come out there and put an LED on this side and the other side too. Just to kind of make this thing look a little bit better. It is day 5 of the mausoleum build. And what I am going to do today is I'm actually going to make a fake wrought iron gate for the entranceway here. And I'm going to be using PVC pipe here. So I'm going to be cutting these down to certain lengths and going to be making this gate, this wrought iron gate. I'm going to take a spade bit and I'm going to have, there's going to be three, I don't even know what they would be called, three fence gate, like to hold the post together. I'm going to use a spade bit, and it's 1 1/8 inch spade bit, and I'm going to burrow holes through all three of these. And then I'm going to slide the PVC pipe through. And then when I get the PVC pipe to the right place, I'm just going to put a little screw in here to keep it in track. And then after that, we'll paint it. All right, guys, so we got one gate done already. And I think it looks pretty good. So this is 56, 56, 52, and 48. All right, so I got the gate done. I just made my own fennials out of wood. Just kind of picked that arrowhead shape and just kind of made my own, and then just kind of bore them out, put them on and screw them in the back. But that's pretty much it. Now this gate will be raised up about maybe 4 inches, and what I'll have to do now is just have to paint this. All right, guys. So I actually got one of the fence panels done, one of the gate panels done, and I think it looks really amazing. What I did was I spray painted it black, and then I speckled it with gray with a sponge, and then I went over it with a nutmeg color, like a reddish brown, to make it look like rust, and I think it came out amazing. It looks like a rusty gate. So one other thing we decided to do was, and it's an idea that I had today, was putting skulls in here. Earlier in the video I said I didn't know what to put in here, but these are actually plastic skulls from Walmart. And what I did was I cut the back of the head off here with the saw, and just put a screw in here and a screw in here, and then made it use the sponge to make it look like stone, and even added some of that Grinch green, forest green, brown combo to it, and it looks amazing. It looks like it's actually carved out of that. And the same one goes for over here too. Mausoleum Facade is finished, and it is out in our graveyard here. And overall, I think it came out really, really nice. I think the iron gate, stone gate, looks great. The iron gate looks, the wrought iron gate looks great. I put a little bit of a chain around it to act like a, we are going to have an animatronic in here on Halloween night, so we're going to put a chain around it like the person's trying to get out. I did pick these up at home. This was originally gold, and what I did was I spray painted it black and then put some of that rust paint and a little bit of teal on there as well to make it look older, and we're going to put these LED candles in there. Also wanted to mention the locking mechanism here. So I put this piece of wood, it's 2x4, and then I have the wood going down the back of the fence here as well. So this thing is not going anywhere. I just wanted to show you guys what this mausoleum looks like at nighttime lit up, and here we go. Looks really cool. I thought I might have to add another floodlight, but I don't. The ones that I have in there already seem to do a pretty good job. So here are the we got these lanterns at home, and they were only 10 bucks a piece, and they're really, really cool. And Vanessa put an LED candle on each side too, and they look awesome. So that's what it looks like at nighttime. Like I did say, we are going to have a animatronic in there on Halloween night. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but these doors, or this gate here, does have hinges, so it does open backwards. So it can open up as well. But there we go. That is what she looks like at night. So I just want to thank you guys a lot for watching. I apologize for the video being so long. If you like what we're doing here on the channel, please subscribe. If you like this video in particular, please hit the like button. Also, if you want to know when we upload a video right away, all you have to do is hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button. Again, just want to thank you guys a lot for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and take care. Bye.